Hello people, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we are going to discuss about okay uh, three like three main things. Like, let me give an introduction regarding that. See, in this video we are going to discuss about what I say, creation of virtual environment. Okay, so why it is needed, what is the use case, and everything we are going to discuss. Then installation of packages. Okay, this is what you are going to do it. And in the third thing, okay, creation of, okay, first Django project. Done. Django project, this is what we are going to do it. And at the last, okay, I'll let you know. Let us discuss these three things, and please do follow each step what I'm explaining here. That is most important. Okay. Okay, fine. So let us understand first what do you mean by virtual environment. If I talk about a virtual environment, okay, so if I talk with respect to your system, see, if I talk about your machine, okay, so this is your machine. See, this machine consists of always, okay, one environment. That environment will be a local environment, okay, or some of them will call it as what? Actual environment. In the sense what? Okay, so whatever the operations you are going to do, okay, with respect to, okay, this environment, those all operations will be done. In the sense, assume that I want to take, I'll go to the Chrome. From Chrome, I'll install one package. Okay, now that package directly it will be installed where? Inside our local environment. Okay, so local environment in the sense with respect to your complete computer. Okay, now this installation package will be affected with respect to computer, in the sense from any folder. If you want to search that particular package, it will be package. Don't get confused what you mean by package. Package is nothing but, let us consider it as an app. Okay, so that is what. Now see, whatever the app you are going to install in your local environment, it will be available with respect to the complete system. Clear? Then what is the drawback here? Why you want to create a virtual environment? Reason is simple. Why? Because assume that, okay, you have installed Python package here, Python 3.7 package here. Now assume that you are building one project. Okay, now that project, okay, requires 3.8. Done. What do you requires? 3.8. Assume that you are installed here. Once again, now see, if you install with respect to local, what happens? Now this complete package will get, okay, what I say, corrupted, or I can say, okay, clashes are going to happen with respect to this environment and that environment, or dependencies, I can say. Okay, with respect to your project, you will install some dependencies. You are going to have some dependencies. Okay, if you don't create your virtual environment, those all dependencies will be stored inside what? Your local. So that local can be accessed by anyone, right? So it can be accessed by anyone. Now by mistakenly they may delete it, isn't it? If they are accessing, they may delete it, isn't it? Now if you delete, now your project will not work with respect to these all dependencies. Correct or not? So that's the reason what we want to do is, we want to create, okay, one actual environment. What do you want to do? We want to create one actual environment. We are having actual environment, but we want to create one virtual environment. Clear? A virtual environment in the sense, okay, your machine will have one local environment. Along that local environment, I want to dedicate one space for my project. Clear? So this is the local. In this local, I'll dedicate one space, isolated space for my project. Now this particular environment only, we call it as a virtual environment. Now this is what your actual, completely complete, this thing is what our actual environment. I hope you understood this. Okay, this is what. Now how to create an actual environment, isn't it? We need to understand that how to create an, okay, actual environment. First, to create an actual environment in Python, okay, so first you need to check Python is installed into a machine or not. Clear? So how to check it? Just open terminal. Okay, so whatever the terminal may be, this is my Mac OS which I am opening. Okay, done. You can see this. Fine, the screen is visible, isn't it? Okay, now this is my Mac OS. If you want to check my Python is installed or not, just I will say python hyphen v. I'm going to type it. Okay, sorry, python 3 we need to type because it's a Mac. Okay, if you are using Windows, directly we can type python, no problem at all. Done. Now hyphen is not recognized. Fine, let us give it as version itself. Let us give it as hyphen, single hyphen way. That is going to work for single hyphen v. Done. Okay, you can see now it is opened with some dependencies. Now it has opened your Python. You can see complete Python has been opened. So let me exit this. Okay, done. So let me clear, or you can just type in, let me give clear. Done. Just you can give python 3 version, you can type in. Now you can see the version, current version which I am using is 3.1 14.5. See, no problem with respect to versions. It can be any version, no problem at all. Okay, you can do it with respect to any versions. We don't have any problem with respect to it. Okay, fine then. Now Python is installed. What if it is not installed? If it is not installed, you please go to python.org, install the Python and come to this. Clear? Okay, some of them will have path issues. Please do fix that path issues if your path is not visible. So if Windows, I would have done it, but if it's a Mac, we don't find any path issues there. Okay, then what about next now? Okay, after installing Python, how to create a virtual environment? To create virtual environment, you need to enter command python 3 hyphen m. Okay, so hyphen m is nothing but make a directory. We are going to say virtual environment. It's a command. I can say virtual environment, then followed by environment name. But remember, you need to create this in one particular folder. You should not create, okay, directly wherever you want. So that's the reason what I'll do is I'll dedicate one folder for this. Okay, so I'll come to the desktop. Okay, so let us come to the desktop. Done. Now you can see I'm into the folder of desktop. Okay, sorry. Done. Let us come through command prompt only. So let us come through terminal itself. Let me make ls. Let us come to desktop. How to move it? Desk. Okay, so I can say desk top. Done. Now here I'll create one folder. So I can say mkdir, make a directory. Okay, I can say python hyphen projects. Done. So I'm creating that here, python hyphen projects. Clear? Done. Now it has been created. Let us make ls. You can see python projects folder which I have created here. Now let me open this folder now. How to open that folder? I can say cd, open that folder. Done. Now I am into that particular folder. Clear? You know about those commands, right? cd is nothing but used to change a directory. Okay, so cd double dot is nothing but used to close back and come back, something we are going to use. Okay, so please go through those small simple commands, how to create a folder, how to open a folder and everything. Now after this, okay, now what I want to do, okay, let me clear it first. Now after this, so what we want to do is, okay, now you can create an environment. How to create now? Python 3, I can say virtual environment. Okay, so let us say hyphen m. Then we can say virtual environment followed by environment name. So environment name will be my env, which I'm giving. Done. Okay, so this is what the command you need to use it. Okay. Sorry, it's not overlaying, right? Fine. Let us do one thing. Okay, so let me minimize this. I'm going to get that. Okay. Now, see here. Python is nothing but we are calling an interpreter. Exactly. We are calling what? Interpreter. Then hyphen n is nothing but make a directory of what? Virtual environment. Now this is this venv is a command. Okay, that is a sub command which you are giving. Clear? And my env is nothing but it's a environment folder name or environment name which you are giving. Clear? Now that particular folder will be created. Done. That is what you need to remember. Okay, so now let us go. and let us enter it. Okay, now let us make an ls here. Now whenever I make an ls, let me show you. Okay, so let us make an ls. You can see my env has been created. If you want, I'll open that folder and I'll show you. Clear? So let me open desktop here. Okay, see, opening desktop. In desktop, okay, so let us open desktop. In desktop you can see python projects, isn't it? It is available. Now you can see there is a folder called env. Now in this folder, see, with respect to your, okay, operating system, either it may be Windows or it may be Linux. Clear? Now that those subfolders are going to be changed, but in my Mac OS, okay, so we have a subfolder called what? Bin. Then you can see bin. Now in bin we are having, okay, see, command called activate and deactivate. Just look out, okay, so where this activate and deactivate are going to be present, okay. So because we want to activate and we want to deactivate that, that's the reason you should have to look out. See, in bin only we are having pip3 as well as python 3. You can see everything. Clear? So that's the reason. Now what we want to do is, okay, so now let us, okay, activate our environment. To activate our environment from this current folder only, in Mac we are having command called what? Source. Okay, so in Windows you will not be having command, so directly you can go to that activate particular file location and you can type at the end activate. Now here directly we can move it. Okay, source, I can say bin slash, so sorry, it's not a bin, so I'm into Python projects, right? So first I need to enter what? My env slash, I can say bin slash, I'll be giving a command called what? Activate. Done. Now you can see here difference. Now this is been activated. Now after activating, now it creates a virtual virtual space in your particular folder, that is what? Isolated space. Now after creating, you can install what and all the packages you want. Assume that now I want Django package. So Django is particular package. Now if you want to install that, just you can give pip3 or just you can use pip install Django. Done. Now whenever you give this command, see, it is collecting. Now you can check out, see. Now successfully installed Django, something you can see here. This is how you can create it. Done. Now, okay sir, we have done this. Now can we go and create one project into a Django? Okay, see, if you have not done this much, please do it. Pause this video and do it and come to the next step. That is important. Now assume that in Django I want to create a project. Now how to create a project inside a Django? Django hyphen admin. I can say Django hyphen admin start project. Okay, so Django hyphen admin. I'll show you what do you mean by this Django hyphen admin. Okay, if I ls once again, okay, so I'll be lsing, like I'll be checking with respect to my env. Okay, so let us go to the my env. So let us go with the folder. Okay, desktop only, right? I want to go with the desktop. So let me clear this. Fine, let us clear this. Okay, you can go with the desktop. Okay, so let me process. Fine, you can go with the desktop. You can go, let me move aside. Fine, you can go with the projects. In projects, in env bin, you can see in bin. Okay, in bin nothing is there. In bin you can see there is a Django hyphen admin command executable file. That is what we want to use now. This is what executable file we are going to use to create our Django projects. Now how to create? Simple. Now you can give a command, executable file command, Django hyphen admin. I'm calling that particular executable file. Okay, Django hyphen admin. I'll tell sub command is there. What is that? Start project, then followed by project name. So I can say my pro first. That's all. Okay, my pro first. That's all. This is how you can create a project. Now let us ls. Now you see there is already a folder called my pro first. You can open that cd. Okay, I want to change that. Okay, so I want to go for my pro first. Okay, my pro first. Now from here open the VS Code. I want to open inside a VS Code. Just you should have to type code space dot. Clear? Now please understand this. See, Django hyphen admin is nothing but an executable Django command which I am using. In that we are having a sub command called what? Start project. In that we are having, okay, start project, then we are mentioning the project name. Now whenever you mention, automatically it creates one folder. Okay, a Python Django folder it creates, a project folder it creates with all configurations. You don't need to do anything. Already built-in configurations are going to commit. Okay, so I'll tell you about what is what I say difference between we are going to have no like MUT and MUC architecture. That also I'm going to tell you. But let us create the project first and let us understand that. Okay. Django already comes with all configurations. Okay. Now let us come to that folder. After that, let us enter the code space dot. And see, this process will not be continued. Like, okay, this installation will not be done every time. Okay. Just we need to activate the environment. After activating, we'll be creating every time new projects. That is what we are going to do it. Clear? Now let us open this. Just I have given code space dot. You can see. Now the project has been created. Then you can see here. See. Okay, these all configuration files you can see, right? Which has been already what? Created inside what? Our Django. I hope you understood. Yeah, see, these are all predefined files which are going to be present. Clear? So that's all about this video, guys. Okay. And I want you to practice and create multiple projects. Now, how to create multiple projects? It's so simple. So to create multiple projects, just you use this command Django-admin start project and make sure your environment is activated. You can see in the curly braces, right? Sorry, parentheses, right? That should be activated. Then only you can use this command. If it is deactivated and if you use it, you can't use this because it is installed into isolated environment. It will never be accessed outside of that environment. That's the reason. Got my point? Yes. Thank you guys. That's all for this video.